Prepare for trouble!
Make it double!
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Dodo. Dodo. What's up, everyone? Sag here. Have you ever found yourself in the freezer section of a grocery store with your shirt off, and you really needed to grab the top shelf yogurt that was in the back? So you lean, and you're trying not to touch the other frozen objects with your nipples, but it happens anyways? Well, that's how it feels outside right now, and I am absolutely loving it. Are you more of a summer or winter person? Because I much prefer the cold. So, with that out of the way, very important stuff there, we are going to be playing a couple of games today, and that they're going to have to be dealing with Dodo. I love Dodo so much. Honestly, very beautiful unit. Might be too strong, actually. The more that I play with it, the more that I see, it just seems incredibly strong for a tier 2. And especially after the Stego nerf, it just seems like Dodo is always a better option. Which is kind of weird to say because Dodo is a tier 2, Stego's a tier 6, but you have so much more time with the Dodo. You really get to develop a nice relationship with it. You know, take it out to dinner, meet your family, your wife and your kids, maybe even start a family of your own if you're up to it. With Stego, you just don't get that kind of commitment, that loyalty. So I think Dodo is going to be nerfed. I don't know how, but I think it's going to happen. It might actually become a tier 3. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be running double Dodo. Dodo is so good that you can just have 2 of them with 3 other random units that it sort of works with, like Rooster. Rooster is probably the biggest one. Swordfish is another, which those 2 are basically the main idea of today's video. So I'm going to be using double Dodo with double Rooster and double Swordfish. Absolutely killer combo. Clearly there's other stuff that Dodo works with. I mean, any unit that is fine with having more attack, it's just absolutely beautiful. Poetry in motion, if you will. And you just double up on the Dodos, I mean, and you're getting double the fun. Double the action. If only I could get double the action in certain parts of my life, but we can't all get what we want. What the fuck am I even talking about? Anyways, see, look at this guy. This guy has Dodo, and he almost beat me. He would have beat me if he had 2 Dodos. This is also pretty interesting, the way that double Dodo works. So before you actually get the unit that you desire, you can run double Dodo. And I'm actually doing it wrong. I need the higher attack Dodo buffing the lower attack Dodo. So we actually get a few more stats that way. But it actually didn't matter at all because the double Dodos in and of themselves was just so incredibly strong. Now, the reason we have 2 games here today is because in the second game that I'm going to show you, that was actually the first game that I played. So we're doing it a little bit of reverse order here, reverse Uno. And in that game, I was in one of my custom packs. I don't know what fucking custom pack I was using. But I was like, okay, I'm going to get double Dodo, double Swordfish, because I think that'll be pretty cool. I play throughout the entire game, and I don't find any Swordfish. And I'm like, wait, what's wrong here? Turns out there's no Swordfish in the pack. So, yeah, that was a little bit of my bad, Chief. So instead, I had to play another game with more Dodos and more Swordfish. I actually added Swordfish to the pack. This is a crazy setup here, too, what we have going on turn 10. The White Tiger with the Rooster, we're guaranteed a level 3. We would be guaranteed a level 3 Rooster if it doesn't get sniped. No need to pay attention to that round, actually. That was a bogus round. Nobody cares. We're going to skip over the cow as well because I really just need Swordfish, and then we can plop both of the peppers onto it. Penguin is actually very beautiful here because getting, we only have 2 level 2s, and we actually only need to buff double Dodo. We don't need to buff anything else, which is pretty cool about the build. So you can get double Dodo super early. You just get 2 of them, keep them separated, get a couple croissants on them, and they will scale up. Get them to level 2. You don't even need them to level 3, but if they were, then you need even less stats on them. And then Penguin is beautiful for it because we only need to buff 2 things, and Penguin now only buffs 2 things, so it's perfect. And then we can have basically tempo units like Rooster until we get something like Swordfish. And even then, you'd never need to get rid of Rooster. It's so incredibly strong. So, but here, looking at for a second, I thought Swordfish wasn't in this pack either, and that would have been pretty damn upsetting. And look at that level 3 Rooster. Oh god, it's just so beautiful. Yeah, just rolling. I'm like, please God, how are you not in this either? And then we find it double Swordfish at the same time. And this is where it gets a bit scary because everyone knows as soon as you put Swordfish onto your team, you're probably going to lose. So thankfully, we do at least have 4 life, so we're able to lose one. Dodo's still getting +2/+2 every turn. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, you can see there, beautiful team by him actually utilizing the Salamander Hyena combo. I really like to see that. And now here we can get both Swordfish in, both with Pepper. That's super important. If they don't have Pepper, they are significantly worse, like much, much worse. Getting a level 2 Swordfish is also very important. That means we can actually kill something through Melon that has 50/50. Because as you can see right now, only a level 1 is never going to happen. Here, turn 16, 9 wins. We actually look pretty weak. Like, it's a little... what's the word? I don't know what the word is, but a deceiving. There we go. Our team is a little bit deceiving. You don't really expect us to do pretty well. Definitely not on turn 16. But here, we can still utilize the Stego, get a beautiful double Dodo, double Swordfish, and absolutely annihilate this guy's team. He did not stand a chance. So, this game went incredibly well. The Rooster game, though, as we're going to show here, we're going to start on turn 7 because I was already... the first few rounds didn't matter. We already saw it there in the other game. This one was a little bit riskier, though. As you can see, I'm already on lethal. Turn 7, I have 1 win. So already I was feeling a bit nervous about the game. But I figured that we might as well try to make it through. And at this point, I hadn't even noticed that Swordfish wasn't in the pack yet. I was still like, all right, you know, we might be able to do something here. Get our other Dodo in. That's going to be very important. And yeah, I was like, you know, I should be able to find Swordfish fairly soon after I get my other level 2 Dodo. Like, it'll be no problem. So you're going to see me, like, get Roosters onto the team and then pull them off the team, get them on, pull them off, because I'm like, okay, this is what I need to be looking for. I only need to use Rooster as a little bit of tempo and then get it out of there. Because, like, with my team now, my Dodos are only buffing Goldfish and themselves, and it's working out perfectly fine. Of course, it is a bit nerve-wracking that I am on last life, and my team isn't, like, incredibly strong or anything. As you can see, like, I could have got Rooster in there. I even pointed at it. I knew. I could have got it in there, but I was like, no, it doesn't matter. I don't need it anyways. I'm not going to keep it. So, fuck that guy. Dodos and cocks, they just... 2 peas in a pod. 2 sides of the same coin. Here we go. I finally switched the Dodos up right. I played them wrong, like, I think in both games for so long. Higher attack Dodo needs to buff lower attack Dodo. So, if you take away anything from this video, remember that. And this way, we actually get massive stats on the Rooster here. We're going to get 14 onto the 11, and then that 25 onto the Rooster. So, really good stuff. And we are able to continue winning. And now our team isn't weak at all. Just getting a single Rooster in here means that we get incredibly strong. And we're actually going to go for level 3 Dodo on both of them. which was pretty impressive to say the least. Our goldfish is giving us a lot of stuff. So I assumed that we could actually do this. Yeah, see, like, we're going to be buying dodos for 1 gold. They're like, why not buy it, you know? What else am I looking for? Oh, yeah, swordfish. That isn't in the pack. So, very close there to losing. Very, very close. That could have been devastating. Off by the 1 health. Yeah, and here's when I look, and I was like, wait a second. I don't think swordfish is in my pack. So I end up running this for now. Only having T-Rex in for 1 turn is a little weird. I probably didn't need it there. It's 6 gold that I'm using because I have to buy 3 for the T-Rex and then save 3. I guess double Dodo would also work incredibly well with leopards. So, and that's another thing Stego worked so well with, is Stego and Leopard. And now that Stego is start of battle, Dodo is just that much better, because you get the Dodo super early, which means you can get the attack super early, which means, I said it, which means a lot, but it does mean that you, your Dodo is most likely going to trigger before the Leopard. So, in my mind, Dodo is just absolutely incredible, and it's going to be that way until it gets changed, which who knows if it's going to get changed. And here I'm like, well, I need to actually get some units in to help me out, or I'm just going to lose. And thankfully we find a rooster here. We've got a level 2 Dodo, a level 3 Dodo, that almost 2 level 2 Dodos, or sorry, almost 2 level 3 Dodos. Saying Dodo so much, dude, it almost doesn't sound like a word anymore. Thankfully, that was perfect hit for me there. And here, 9 wins, turn 15. We're looking pretty good. I just need to find 1 last rooster, and we will be golden. The build will actually be perfect. Can't buy any of that there. And I actually don't find a rooster. That's very upsetting. So what am I supposed to do now? Sell my giraffe and buy a white tiger? And we end up finding the rooster on that turn. So, a little awkward from me. Because it's like, well, I really wanted to get that last rooster in. I think this is the same guy too. He's got the level 3 hippo. Absolutely eats us alive. And we are able to tie, which means I can actually get my double rooster, double dodo in. Double level 3 dodo, in fact. And my white tiger, which means my other rooster is going to be level 3. There's nothing that can stop this team on turn 16. Well, maybe snipers. But, yeah, double dodo, you got to try it out before they change it. I swear, it's going to get nerfed. It's so incredibly strong. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And you know what? Have a wonderful day.